Welcome back to the vlog, and today we are talking about something that is very important, especially if you want to live in Korea. It has to do with this. So, what's up guys? Welcome back to the vlog, and today we are doing recycling in Korea. Now, it sounds super boring, but like as somebody who grew up in Canada, where the recycling program is not something to be envious about, recycling in Korea, it just blew my mind. At first, I thought it was like super annoying and like so hard, but it's really not that complicated once you get used to it. I want to show you what I mean. Alright, so I am in the recycling room right now. As you can see behind me, there are a bunch of different, places to put different types of recycling. So it's not just centralized recycling, where you just dump everything, cross your fingers and hope like it's going to the right place. So as you can see, none of this is in English. So that can be a little confusing for most people who are not Korean speakers, but it's not that difficult to figure out what you're doing and to figure out what to do here. The best way to do it is to actually take a look inside. If you just look inside, you will see that you know exactly what you need to put where. Not rocket science. So there's no excuse for foreigners who come to Korea and like, I don't know how to recycle in Korea. I don't understand, it's confusing. It's not that confusing, you just gotta learn. And lucky for you, you got me here, so I'm gonna teach you. This is paper. Actually, this one can't be recycled because it's paper with a plastic. Oh! You can peel off the plastic. Plastic goes with plastic. And then the cardboard goes with cardboard over here, and I like to toss. I'll go get that. And that's it, we're done. I don't know about you, but that didn't seem that hard to me. Alright, so as you can see, recycling in Korea is not difficult, and it's something you gotta do if you're here, because they take the recycling very seriously. They have CCTV, they have people that come and walk by and they will look at you, those ajumas and ajishis, they'll tell you when you're not doing it right. Trust me, I've been there and it's not super fun. I did some research, and Korea is in the top 4 countries in the world that is doing the best at recycling. They recycle the most amount of recyclables compared to any other country. Canada is like really at the bottom of the bunch. And the reason why is Korea is such a small like country, like physically wise, like in terms of land, it doesn't have a lot. So it doesn't have a huge amount of places that it can just dump garbage. Like Canada is huge, and there's a very small amount of population, so it's an easier out to just go and dig a hole and bury it somewhere. And honestly, I really like recycling in Korea. As you can see, that big pile of garbage I had, well, not garbage, recyclables that I had, it was maybe about less than a week's worth between two of us plus Toby. It's not that much. And usually what I do is when I'm going downstairs to go walk Toby or go outside, I'll take a couple things with me and just toss it into the bin as I'm making my way out. So it makes the overall load a lot less. Plus, I usually get like a cardboard box from one of my deliveries or from when I go grocery shopping, and I put all my recyclables in there so that when I go downstairs, I can throw away the box with everything as well. And I feel so much better recycling in Korea, and I feel so guilty when I think back of me in Canada. I used to just throw everything in the garbage, and it wasn't because we didn't have a recycling bin, we had it, but the recycling bin became like a garbage bin. And that's not just me. Even if you are in Toronto and you see the city and they have those garbage like points and then recycling points, all of that is usually ending up in the garbage anyways. If you go to McDonald's and you see like, oh, I can put my cup here for recycling and I put my garbage here for the garbage, it's all going to the same place. Trust me, I worked at like 4 different McDonald's and they did the same thing for all of them. There was no recycling program, and it's not really their fault too. It's because people don't know how to recycle properly in Canada and in America. They're not really taught how to do it. But in Korea, it's just a way of life. As a kid, you've learned how to put, like, you know, metals with the metals, plastics with the plastics, fabric with the fabrics, and it just becomes part of your habit. And so I really wish that more countries would implement this type of recycling program and this type of recycling system, because it just makes more sense. It's more efficient and it's not that hard. It's really not that difficult. Anyways, my rant is over, and as you can see, we drink a lot of water here in Korea, right? From water bottles, and I'll explain that in another video. And we also drink a lot of, oh, I don't know where that came from. Drink a lot of canned stuff. Oh, I don't know what that is either. But as you can see, we need to do a lot of recycling, because without it, all of this just ends up in the garbage, and Korea doesn't have much space for more garbage, but they do have the ability to recycle, and so does the whole world, and that's where I'm just gonna leave that one. Anyways, guys, it's been fun. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm gonna be making more like tips and tutorials about how to, you know, get by in Korea. If you're a teacher, or if you're an expat, or if you're just somebody visiting the country for a long period of time, these are things that you might need to know, because even at your Airbnb, they will make you recycle as well. Anyways, that's it for this one. I guess that's enough for now. Later.